All right, I need to record this. Very important. I've got a witness here as well. I had surgery today. I can show the documents and stuff. It was I'm not in a good way, but I'm alive. And every time I'm in a vulnerable state, every creepy crawly comes from under the rocks to try sabotage and betray me. People who try to pretend to be my friend for a while. That's over and over again. And a member of my team here's and a friend of mine is here. If you want to say something, to let me know.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
here.
So like I was basically a bunch of people conspired to try to infect all my friends with malware, be friends betraying me and behind my back and sabotage and all kinds of shit. People who have no justified reason outside of just some kind of jealousy and stupid shit. No justified reason and self-admittedly, right? Admitting that you and I are no wrong. There's no legitimate reason for it. Just acting out of spite for reasons that cannot be defined as usual. The same. I try to help people and I just get stabbed in the back over and over. Right? That's a constant theme, right? The more I help people, right?
Over and over again, the very same people that you help end up, yeah, plunging a big dagger in your back.
Yep. And then they go after cauliflower. They make accounts in my name and her name. They smear
Yeah,
me.
like
They do things in my name, trying to make me out to be
it's
some
always the same
what
pattern.
they are. Yep.
Like they try to take on turn first, and then they see they can't handle him, and then
Mm.
they go for the people close to him,
And then I'd stop
and
that. I defend them and I teach those people how to fight back and stuff. And then that doesn't work. And they go under the rocks and they wait for the moment. They try to infiltrate. They wait for the right moment. And then as soon as like I'm in surgery or I'm on the run from the police, helicopters and shit, vomiting blood in the park, and I pass out. Always when I might die or I'm taken out or some shit, it always happens. Ridiculous, like, on cue, like a whole army of creepy crawlies, and none of them can ever voice a single grudge against me. It's all illegitimate. It's just I attract villains like flies, like poop attracts flies. Um,
yeah, and I would imagine that if Turn like disappeared from the servers, that the whole server or places, communities that he has built, that these same people would turn it into a malware fest in a single day just to
in my name,
piss on
and yeah,
whatever he's built.
yeah, and then do pretend that it's me doing it and everything. So my reason for this video, if Cauliflower is listening, for it's just another message in a bottle at a distance. I don't know if you've heard a single message I've tried to get to you, Cauliflower. This is what. Don't trust anything you hear about me or even by me. Like at this point, people can do AI faces of me and voices of me, and people do that stuff. I don't know to what extreme. So trust nothing unless you see it firsthand, right? If you're watching, and let me know. There, it's a potential chance that Cauliflower did contact me recently, and I have grave concerns that they're going to try to go after me or defame me to her or some stuff like that to keep her away from me. If there's a chance that I'll get her again, I'm buried under an ocean of lies, and every time there's a glimmer of a chance at the truth coming out, every creepy crawly comes out, waiting for the moment. And I don't do anything to deserve this. I try to help
Yeah,
people.
it's a sad predicament because his whole focus is on protecting people, and then like these people get butthurt, and they would start acting like Terran and go after those same people he wants to protect,
Yeah, just look
and
at
muddy the waters over and over again.
just go ask anyone about what is anonymous, the group, and I think they'll just say everything that I'm not. And I'm the verified one who started. Anyone wants to say I'm a liar. I'm not the founder of Anonymous, and the Anonymous isn't what I say it is. Why don't they face me? Why am I still standing? Why do they run from me like and cower like little cockroaches? That's proof in itself. In fact, a lot of hackers they get pissed off at these little script kidders, actual hackers, because they look and they see and they do get into things and they see what I've done in secret and they get inspired by me and they realize that no, this guy needs protecting. They're the fucking scumbags, and those hackers go after those little shits, and then I get blamed for that too. And then governments do this as well because I attract a lot of government attention, and I end up winning people over when people see what's got done in private and secret. But this whole video is I'm trying to stop to get the truth to Cauliflower, and then unless someone's fucking with me again, I don't know if it's her or not. I have no way of knowing. And the surgery was coming up. Maybe she might have thought, oh, he's just trying to get him to talk to me or something. I don't know. That could be going on. You don't trust me. You don't know what's true or false. My friend here, I can show the documents, all kinds of proof that I did have surgery today, and
I can testify for it.
And it's inconclusive. I had biopsies done as well, and they're trying to find out what's wrong. I'm in a very bad way, but I'm at least kind of stable for now. But I'm still in a very bad way. I struggle to do much of anything, but I have to push really hard to do things. If you're there, cauliflower, and you read this, I know you what you did was very cruel, and I don't think you really realized the harm that you did. But you're also a victim in this, and you were lied to and stuff. I don't hate you. I think if you look at all my stuff. It's all public. As I said in that letter, my door's always open. I know that it might have been you that time that came to my door. You might have saw what was on my door and was scared. There's all these people with guns and stuff. These doors are a deterrent for government and police that I have been recording them. Every time they try, I record them, and things happen to them. It's as a pure defense against all the home invasions that has pretty much stopped since I won that court battle, like almost about a year and a half ago or so. And there's a lot going on. I'm still kind of blacklisted by the medical system, but not completely. There's movement going on, a lot of it, but I'm still don't have all my full human rights, and I can't sue the government, police, or any of these liars and stuff. I still have no way of clearing my name. That's probably going to change in the semi-near future by the end of this year, I think. And it may involve other countries' governments and the rapid tide change going on in the world. It's a long story there. But cauliflower, if you're hearing this, I want you to reach out to me. I'm not going to be mean to you. There's a few words I wanted to say to you, and I will never be able to rest in peace if I don't get to say them to your face. That's all I ever wanted, and for you to know the truth. That's all I ever wanted. My door's always open to you, and I can prove anything given the chance. Don't trust anything you see in a letter. This right here could be someone else. This is the kind of world we're living here with AI and all the imposters doing stuff in my name. But I think most of the time, even not all the time, if you hear the real me, I think you can tell the difference. I think people can tell the difference pretty easy, which one's the real me. And there's like Arturus, there's whole Discord servers with Jeremy Martins, big giant list of Jeremy Martins dedicated to stalking and doing things in my name, aren't they? I've got screenshots of it too. There's entire massive
whole
communities.
Server of, not just like one or two people, but a whole long list of Jeremy Martins trying to pretend to be him, try to even like fake how he talks and everything.
They're trying, and because they suck at it,
horrifying.
and they're getting better at doing it though. And with the help of AI, who knows how far they've gone, right?
Yeah, like you can like feed in like long texts of people into an AI and ask the AI to speak in that specific pattern.
Yeah.
And not only that, you can like replicate people's voices and faces.
That's
through
even
AI.
longer. I mean, I'll do that for even longer. Yeah, I mean, oh, better not to say too much there. But so look, if you're listening, like people who you do speak face to face, I've been betrayed over and over, and I can prove it black and white, crystal clear. So many just jealous people who just low blow and lie and lie and lie, and can prove everything if given a chance. I can prove it all. I'm innocent of everything I've been accused of. It's just lie on top of lie. Like, I know the term gang stalking seems like, like paranoia bullshit. It is a real thing. It's a real phenomenon, especially with like internet places like, Twitter or /X Spaces and Discord voice chats and like all these online communities. There's massive like communities of people who dedicate 24/7 to just doing this to people. And I've been combating them to try to protect their victims all the time. So you need see where I puts a big target over my head, and then I get pinned for all their crimes, and they take credit for all my actual actions. Look,
One important thing to note is that you might think that these people are doing it for a reason. No, most of the time, like
It's
they
never
do
a
it
reason.
just to mess with people. And if they do have like some butthurt in the mix as well, yeah, it only amplifies it and makes it all the worse. This whole
Look,
behavior.
look at what the government says in the recordings of the home invasions. All the way out seeing his girl for once, we'll interrupt them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep all the victims away from danger, especially one potential victim, right? And they try to hold that over me, and I have to let them do things to me so that you don't get hurt. Constantly, I I have to literally take a hail of bullets and shit over and over and over again in order to protect you with all the extortion threats and everything. And they know it's across a certain line, they can't cross a certain line or it's going to massively backfire. So they push that line as far as they can go to do as much as they can. And I have to endure. I can't sue anyone. I can't report anything. I don't exist. I can prove everything given the chance. I'm innocent of everything I'm being accused of. And I don't hate you. I don't know if I'm going to survive. I just had the surgery. We'll see what happens in the surgery today, but I survived. I didn't think I would. I was thinking they might do something to me, because it's happened so many times before, but there's things been moving with anti-corruption shit and everything, so I at least survived what happened today, and it's still a big question mark over my injuries and stuff, and my belly sticks out because I'm massively bloated and belly acid attacks from all the things that happened to me. And the only way to solve this is if you just you can put a letter in my mailbox or at my door or something. I won't. If you're too timid to face me, I won't. Just leave it at the door or something, under the door or something, or in my mailbox if you're too face me. If you want to face me and I won't be able to rest in peace until I can see you face to face and say a couple of things to you. Well, that should do. And all you degenerates doing this, you know your days are numbered. If the moment she does face me, all this weaponization is gone. The moment people start actually helping me get my health sorted out and actually protecting me and forcing the rule of law where I can sue the government and these victims and stuff and start going on the offensive. This is why you're doing this, because you know that day is coming. Look at the world. Look at the world's rapidly changing. Everything I said would happen is happening. And suddenly you're not so safe anymore. It's only going to get worse. You just wait till the end of the year. That is what I've been trying to survive till late this year. Because that's when the world needs me at my most. And that's around the time I may, if people do their part, I'll be able to go on the offensive. And I'll stop not just what you're doing to me and Cauliflower, but all your other fucking victims. And I'm going to post all the shit you've done while you're punished publicly. I have said this many times. I give you a chance before you get a knock on your door. You better have sorted your shit out, confessed everything, compensated all your victims, and publicly owned everything. If I'm not satisfied that you have done enough in that regard, when you get that knock on your door, it's going to be too late. I'm going to make you regret you were ever born. And this is not out of vengeance. It is the only way to stop this gang stalking, predatory, terroristic behavior, especially but not only on the internet. That this has become normalized. Absolutely disgusting. There's a reason.
The internet has become.
Sorry, go.
The internet has become a place where people train these type of things.
Yeah.
So they can take it over to real life and mess with people who aren't equipped to deal with it, because.
I think the majority of these social media groups in every social media they're just dedicated to learning how to fuck with people. That's the vast majority of what he's done on these platforms these days. And it's not necessarily just a platform. There's all kinds of guilt here, but that's become normalized. The world is rotten, and it doesn't have to be. Anyway, please, Cauliflower, if you get this message. I mean, if you came to my door, I might have a heart attack, you know?
And
I don't know what to say, and maybe you're the same way, I don't know.
He's lived every single day worrying about your safety and hoping that you're okay and doing everything he can to guarantee your safety, and all those lies that people spread in his name. If it was sorted face to face, you will see that there's a vast difference between what you hear about him and what he actually is.
Yeah. And it's not just the internet. Locally, so many people have fucked me over. And it's all lies and lies. So extensively documented. I've got so many recordings, screenshots, everything to prove everything. But that's why I can't get the truth out, because no one cares to know the truth. A lot of people are just looking for someone to beat on. And yeah, it's like someone's trying to hold up the world, and then there's these little golems biting at your ankles. It's like, if you let go, they die. Fucking dumbasses, right? But they want to see the world burn. A lot of people just want to see the world burn. I don't. But as I said in a recent political solution, anyone else hears this, if there's any good in you left, don't let them poison your well to the point where you give up on the good thing you started out fighting for. You do that and you become one of them. Don't be angry. It's good and right and necessary to be angry. When they say don't get angry, that's a villain trying to disarm you. Anger is a good and necessary thing. Just don't let the sun go down in your anger. Channel that anger into solutions and never forget what you fight for, and don't sacrifice it. Right, I could probably talk for hours till I pass out, right? I've been drinking a lot of coffee after that surgery. It's not doing so well, but I'm so disappointed. Every time, just want to say one more thing. Every time I'm in a vulnerable state, like I do surgery or something, and every fucking time, dude.
Yeah. Or whenever you're absent, even for more than a day, like people. Yep. Or whenever people get into a fight in your server, or infighting between the team. Yeah, every single time they hop in, try to do some shitstorm of bullshit.
Trying to do flying monkey stuff and everything, yeah. Gang stalking, flying monkey stuff, yeah. But I'm still here. I'm not sure how much longer, but I'm still here. And there's still a chance that I don't want much. I don't need much in this world. What I want is less than everyone else takes for granted. What people would give to a stranger. I don't care if the world hates me over lies. That's what it takes to save the world. I don't care. I don't care what the world thinks. I just want one person to know the truth. And a chance to say just a few words. Even that's enough. All right. I better stop. I could talk too much. Thanks for testifying. Like my friend here, he defended me. A lot of real bad shit would have happened. I would have been fucked over so bad during his surgery if he didn't defend me. He did a lot, and he did it very precisely and very professionally. And I thank you so much for that, dude.
Thank you. It's the least I could do, and I wish I could do more. Like, this distance is a real bother. Like, we live basically on the opposite ends of the world, and there's only so much I can do.
But there's also advantages. There's also things we can do by being opposite ends of the world, and that most likely won't always be the case, right? We'll see what happens in the near future. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people I want to visit for good and bad reason, right? All right, I better stop here. This video's already gone for like 17, 18 minutes. You know, I could talk for hours.
Yeah, right. Especially when it comes down to cauliflower.
Yeah. I'll just say one more thing. To all the villains who do all these low blows to me, yes, you have the power to hurt me intensely and greatly. But that's not going to stop me. I'm stronger than all of you combined, and you know this is why you do all this gang stalking and shit behind the back, because you know all of you face to face against me, one against a whole giant army. You know you still don't have a chance, right? And it's not that I'm not unfazed and untouched by things. I'm unmoved and unchanged. If I walk in a direction and I go somewhere, what you're doing deeply hurts me, but it does absolutely nothing to stop me. All you're doing is petty low blows. It's not going to stop me in remotely slow me down on what I need to do. In fact, I end up using, you should all know, all you degenerates, you should know that I end up using it. It only serves my mission and brings a solution even faster. That's what gives me strength and why I can endure so much. I fight for something bigger than you could possibly imagine, and I know how to use suffering. Like unnecessary suffering, that breaks people. But when you can turn suffering into a solution that you could not have got otherwise, that's something someone like me will gladly take. All you degenerates, think about the consequences to what you're doing, and think about where you're going. Is this really what you want to do with the life you're given, the time you've been given? Instead of being butthurt and jealous of me, why don't you just learn from my example? Try a different, while you still can, try a completely different path. Right now, you could just say, I'm going to just try something completely different. Just see where it goes. Just keep going and see where it goes. Because you know where this is going to a very bad place for everyone. what you're doing, especially yourselves. It doesn't have to be this way. All right. Thanks for being here for the video. I'm so glad someone was here to save me when I was literally having my guts ripped open and shit. All right.
You're welcome.